Kieran, how's this week been? And hopefully a few lads working their way back.
Yeah, we've had no fresh injuries since the United game, which is a positive. And yeah, more short-term ones. Ben and Calvin are working hard on their rehabilitation and making some good steps. So we're going to have to make some assessments on them. And George and Chio, of course, are the longer-term ones. So the squad's in a pretty healthy place.
And I mean, that's coming at a time when we're going into our first kind of like midweek game of a Premier League game coming up this season. Is that important? Because, we're entering a busier period and the numbers are going to be needed.
Yeah, having, as close to full health as we can is going to be important this month. So that's why, of course, having the likes of George or Chio unavailable for this period is a blow. But it is what it is. And yeah, of course, we are looking forward to the busier period of games and to the Christmas period coming up and the December schedule before that. And hopefully we'll have really good availability because, of course, it's a really intense league. Having good options off the bench, having people ready to step in at different times, that's always been massive for us in our successes over the last couple of years. And that's going to be really important for us again.
We're back in the system, but we're used to the busier periods, aren't we?
Yeah. Again, I think it's something the dressing room, the boys have felt this year is, wanting to have more games, and we haven't had too many. So yeah, I think it's something that we're looking forward to. We feel like we've done well in these periods before of midweek games and things, but we have to show that. So yeah, that's up for us to go and show. But look, to be honest, at the moment everyone's just on Saturday, and that has to be the way it is. Whatever's coming up ahead, since the final whistle really on Sunday, we're speaking in the dressing room straight away about the challenges Nottingham Forest are going to bring, and their big challenges, and everyone's just fully focused on that game first. After that, games will come and we'll take each one, but it's all eyes on Saturday.
What is your take on Forest so far this season?
Yeah, they're doing very well, obviously, and when you watch them, it's not hard to see why. They've very good players, really experienced now Premier League manager who's done a good job there and at his previous clubs. And they're a really, really solid team. They don't give up many big chances. They defend very well. They transition really, really well. They're a big threat on the counter attack. Of course, they've got a striker in big form, and they use him really well to score goals and to bring other people into the game. And they've added good players again this summer, and they have a strong first 11 and a strong squad. So yeah, they're a really good Premier League side now, which I think they're showing. And that's a good test for us to go there on Saturday away from home and try and impose ourselves, deliver a performance and get some points.
Talking about the striker, do you see maybe some similarities in terms of that kind of like focal point or
similarities
with us? Sorry.
Yeah, Chris Wood's a very good striker, and he's credit to him at a fantastic, the way he's built his career and progressed every year. And yeah, they've got really fast wingers, they've got really good 10s, really technical midfielders, really attacking fullbacks, but they're really good at using him as a fulcrum of that and bringing other people into play and helping the other ones play well as well. So he's important for them, and we need to try and stop him as well as what we can, and also stop his influence in terms of bringing people to the game.
Finally, another one to look forward to. I know we've been talking about some really big games recently, but this is big in a different way, isn't it? Forest, an established team in the Premier League now. It's a great ground, should be a good atmosphere from the away end, and everyone will go up there confident, hopefully.
Yeah, it is. We've got 38 games in the Premier League. We've got to cherish each one, and we got to go after each one, and make sure we leave every drop of ourselves, in the preparation and in the performance. And that's what we've tried to do the last few days, and that's what we got to do, building right up until 5 o'clock on Saturday evening, and then we'll see what we get. But yeah, as you say, it's a really good team, good atmosphere, a nice ground, going to be a competitive game. It's going to be hard. We have to show we're up for the fight. We have to show our quality. We're going to have to show a whole load of strengths and do an awful lot of things well to get points from the game. And that's the situation every week. And that's, players on the pitch, players around it, staff and supporters all with a big role to play in it. So, we're coming off a couple of decent games, but we need that big push from everyone again on Saturday.